Hey folks, welcome back to another video here on my Steve K channel. And yes, today is October 1st, 2014, and that means video every day in October, which I'm going to be doing myself, and it's just going to be entitled Video Every Day in October, because I did do one before. I think it was in 2012 or 13, I think, and yeah, it was last year, I'm sorry, and I attempted to call it Nedio, NASCAR Every Day in October. But that, unfortunately, was a fail for me because it didn't work out so well. And I do have a Skype guest in the forms of Hey Puzzle 90.
Hi, everybody. I'm doing the exact same thing.
Yes.
Check out mine as well.
Yes, please check out his. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. Anyway, now as you see, I'm going through a bunch of stuff here, and this is just going to be any random video. It could be a gameplay, could be a collection of something I have, or anything it could be. And as you can see, these are all my Baltimore Orioles ticket collection. All the stuff that I've collected over the years that I've had ever since I went to a bunch of games and stuff. Yep. So, I figured I'd show these because, you know, I'm a huge baseball fan and football fan as well. Now, hold on a sec because I have to go look for something. I will be right back in just a sec. Alright, now, here is all the stuff that I have. Now, a couple of these as well are not the Orioles. Some of these are minor league baseball things, but they're associated with the Orioles, and I'll show you what I mean. Right here I have an Aberdeen Ironbirds ticket, which is the single A or a minor league team of the Baltimore Orioles owned by Cal Ripken Jr. because, you know, he was from Aberdeen, one of the best Orioles shortstops to play the game of baseball, and they played against the Connecticut Tigers in this one. This is from... I'll be damned, it doesn't even have a date on it. It just has the game. Oh, here it is, August 25th, 2011. I don't know exactly, like, who won this game. It doesn't really matter. I think it was a gift from my uncle because he works for a bank, and they give away the tickets and stuff. Section 208, row D. So, there you go. And here's another one I have. This was Fireworks Night on Saturday, June 23rd, 2012. Game was at 7:05. Fireworks were amazing. They put on a great display, and they were loud as well. I used to have it on video, but I did attempt to put it on YouTube, but it got removed because of a copyright claim because of the Black Eyed Peas, I believe, as they played one of their songs, and yeah, that sucks. Yep, and that's it for that. And now we'll move on to the Baltimore Orioles tickets that I have, but no, this is... okay. Here's one ticket I have. This is from 2004, May 14, 2004, against the Anaheim Angels. Although they're called the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, but honestly, they play in Anaheim. They're the Anaheim Angels to me. And this was a good game as well. This is also Fireworks Night as well. It was my first Fireworks Night at a baseball game in a long time. The last time I went to one, I cried because I was a little kid and I was afraid. But... yeah, embarrassing. This was at 7:35, and tickets were $30. It says they've gone up a little bit, but, you know, it's the Orioles, and we're in the playoffs now as well, and hopefully we can do the best we can.
I hope so. I'm hoping you guys do.
Yeah, but at least the Yankees aren't in it. Sorry.
Poor Jeter.
Yeah, well, Derek Jeter, I give him plenty of respect for him. You know, he's a great player, even though I'm not a big Yankees fan, but I do like Derek Jeter, and I wish him the best in the future. And welcome to the Hall of Fame in 5 or 6 years. Definitely.
Tip your cap to him.
Right. Anyway, so they unfortunately lost this game. I think it was like 7-2 or 7-4 maybe. I don't remember exactly, but it was a fun game and stuff. Then went to a little restaurant called Denny's at 12:30 to get something to eat, which was a waste, you know. But, yeah.
I love Denny's.
I know, but... well, it was a bad experience for me.
Okay.
Anyway, now these are all just going to be random dates and stuff. Like, it could be from the 90s, it could be 2000s, or whatever year. Next one I have is against the Seattle Mariners from May 12th, 2011. This was Vladimir Guerrero t-shirt night. Vladimir Guerrero played for the Montreal Expos, Anaheim Angels, and one-time Baltimore Oriole, and one-time Texas Ranger. He did great in the game. We wound up winning this game. We went to extra innings, and we went on a walk-off single, which was great. And first time I've ever been in a game when somebody got a hit on a walk-off single. Features Nick Markakis on the ticket, who is our current right fielder, great player. And great seats, too. Right down the third baseline, they were $42, which, well, we didn't pay for them. It was a gift from my grandfather's worker. Yeah. Yep. Next, I have another one from 2007. I know it's a little bit blurry, but it's a flip video. But it's from Sunday, June 10th, 2007, against the Colorado Rockies. This game was a waste. And why, may I ask? Because we got our butts kicked big time.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's
against the Rockies?
Yeah, the Rockies. It was interleague, and it's 3 tickets in here because it was me, my grandfather, and my aunt. The tickets were $27, which is really not bad. But again, it just was a blowout. It really was. Yeah, but it was fun to be there and stuff. You know, it's always good to go to baseball games for the excitement and the music they play and stuff, and you get to dance like a fool and like, but.
I'm on the Jumbotron!
Or have a beer, or nachos, or a hot dog, or whatever the hell you want. Yeah. Here is a 2005 Orioles Fan Fest ticket. Now, Fan Fest is usually a thing where you go to like meet baseball players or buy shirts, jerseys, hats, anything like that. This is from 2005, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I did meet 3 Orioles that day. I met Jerry Harrison Jr., who was a second baseman, great player. However, when I did meet him, he would be traded like 2 days or 3 days later for Sammy Sosa, which wound up being a waste of a deal.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes. Yeah, but that kind of is a good thing, I guess, as I met him right before he was still an Oriole. Then he's out and goes to Chicago. But
I remember when you guys got Sammy Sosa. I was in the funny story. I was actually in the choir, and we were doing the national anthem before one of the spring training games.
Uh-huh.
I was like, all right, where's Sammy Sosa? Where's Sammy Sosa? And he wasn't there.
Wow.
I knew he was on the Orioles, but he was like, oh, he's not there anymore.
Right. Well, I used to have a shirt of Sammy Sosa, a black one, but I don't have one anymore. But, yeah. But anyway, and also met a guy named Aaron Rakers, who was a pitcher. Hello, stranger. And Aaron Rakers, who was a pitcher for the Orioles back in 2005 and 6, I believe. He was a relief pitcher. He is on Facebook, though, but I can't send him a Facebook friend request. He's got too many, but oh well. And a right-handed pitcher named Daniel Cabrera, who, he was a bad pitcher, in my opinion. He almost had a no-hitter against the Yankees in 2006, but he lost it, or whatever year it was. But, you know, he was just alright of a pitcher. But the Fan Fest was great. Now, this is not an Oriole ticket. This is a bowling ticket. When I went to a bowling event from 2007, which was fun. What else do I have? Alright. I've got 2 tickets here of the 2012 Oriole Fan Fest, which I did go to, and I did meet some Orioles as well. Again, I met a pitcher named Zach Phillips, who really, in my opinion, was nothing. I met Nolan Reimold, an outfielder who played for us, but now he's with a different team. I met Rick Krivda, who loved my mustache, you know, the way that Joe Flacco had his Manchu back in the day when the Ravens were going against the Patriots, I think, and that Manchu he had, and I have one of them, and he said, beautiful mustache, hope they beat the Patriots, but unfortunately for that Billy Cunt-Deaf idiot, he had to miss the field goal, that jerk. Well, also it was Lee Evans' fault as well, because he dropped the ball, which would have gave us the touchdown, so, yeah. But the Fan Fest was great, and I also met Zach Britton, who is a current pitcher for us, our closer, and he was very nice. He said, nice meeting you, and I said, you too, and yeah, very nice guy. But it was a very fun Fan Fest. Next one I have is another one from 2006 when we faced the Detroit Tigers on Tuesday, May 9th, 2006. This game was actually not bad. I can't remember exactly a whole lot because this is just one of these games that I can't remember clearly. Tickets were $55 a piece while it was down to first baseline, and yeah, that's over $160 for 3 tickets. That's how many is in here. Yeah. Oh, wait a sec. 1, 2, 3. No, it is 3. I thought it was 4. But we do face the Tigers tomorrow night in the playoffs, so it should be pretty good. But Tigers are pretty good, but I'm tired of that Miguel Cabrera guy because he's just killing the ball a lot of times. But they do have 3 Cy Young Award winner pitchers, Justin Verlander, Max Scherzer, and David Price. but it should be a pretty good playoff. Next, I have another ticket. This is from Tuesday, September 6, 2005. This is a game that we went to. This is actually the 10-year anniversary of when Cal Ripken Jr. broke Lou Gehrig's consecutive game streak record to set the record to 21-31. And this is 10 years later, 2005. The game was great and stuff. They did win the game. We were in left field. They were $27 a piece. It was just me and my pop. I don't remember what the score of the game was. It doesn't really matter. The anniversary of it was great because Cal Ripken was there. They reenacted just like 10 years ago when the number went down, changed to 21-31. Great moment and great game. And that's just another one I have. Next one I have is another one from 2011 when we faced the Cleveland Indians on Thursday, July 14, 2011. This is actually the game after the All-Star game. And it was Matt Wieder's T-shirt night, the only Oriole elected to the All-Star game that year, unfortunately. And it was All-Star T-shirt night, and me and my aunt got this, and these tickets were $42 a piece, so that's pretty much, $84 for 2 tickets, but, you know, it's worth it. May seem like a lot, but it's worth it. Let's see here, what else do I have? Here I have a recent one. This is from last year. This is Wednesday, September 21st, 2013, against the Toronto Blue Jays. This was actually the debut of our second baseman right now, Jonathan Scope, who in my opinion is pretty much alright. And he wound up hitting a home run that night and having another hit as well. One guy named Ryan Flaherty hit a home run, which was actually right in front of me and my pop as we went to it, and the ball actually came right next to us, but we didn't catch the ball. It just bounced away from us. My pop was like, what the hell? I thought we were going to catch it. I'm like, yeah. Didn't have our gloves, but it was a good game, too. It was an ass-whipping game, but it was fun. I still won. What else do I have? Okay, I'll do this one. This one is from 2011, again. April 18th, 2011, we faced the Minnesota Twins on a Monday night game. Tickets were $32 a piece in left field, and there was 3 of us. So yeah, a little bit close to $100 for 3 tickets. But yeah, and we don't really sit in upper deck seats, but we really should because they're cheaper. But
yeah,
but some of my family members are not comfortable with them, but I am.
You get the best view ever.
Right. But as for the game, we lost this game. I think it was maybe 7-4 or 6-4, whatever it was, but it was still fun. Baseball games are always fun, you know. And here I have one from this year, the 2014 Oriole Fan Fest. And this is held February 1st, 2014. I really didn't buy anything. Actually, I did buy something, but I didn't meet any Oriole players as they were completely sold out because the Orioles had a great season 2013 and 12 as well, and they thought, you know, this year we might do the best we can and maybe go to the World Series, but it's kind of looking like a possibility. I mean, we're already into playoffs, but we got to get through the Tigers and see what happens, so. But I did buy a jersey at this Fan Fest, a Brady Anderson jersey, a guy who hit 50 home runs for the Orioles back in 1996, which is about $80, but it's worth it because he's a good player.
I got this.
Next, I have another one, which is this is a game against the Washington Nationals from 2014, the Beltway series as they call it. My aunt and me went to this, and they unfortunately lost this game because the pitcher was pitching for us named Bud Norris didn't do so well.
Bud Norris.
Yeah, Stud Norris, or no. But it was a fun game and stuff. We had some pretty good seats. It was behind first base, and they were $35 a piece, but not that bad or anything. Never really been to an Oriole game against the Washington Nationals because they're usually sold out a lot of times because, you know, the Washington Nationals are just right down the road. You know, they're in the Beltway. But it was a fun game as well. I already showed that one. Yeah, I have a couple of duplicates of the same one, but just because I hold on to them. Oh, here's an old one. Here's one from, I know it's blurry to see, but it's from May 4th, 2005. And yes, this is when we had Sammy Sosa. This was against the...
That's why. He was in 2005.
Right. And this was a Wednesday game. My aunt and me went to this. Featured some pretty good players, back in the lineup. Like Miguel Tejada was with us that time. Rafael Palmeiro, Javi Lopez, and yes, Sammy Sosa, and B.J. Surhoff, and a few other players as well. They wound up winning this game, too. Javi Lopez hit a home run, and our pitcher Eric Bedard struck out 14 or 12 batters in that game, and he pitched amazing. But he still does pitch, but not really that much. He was a free agent, I think, but the game was really fun. It really was. Next one here is from 2011 again, and this is against the St. Louis Cardinals on Interleague night. This game, I gotta be honest, was a blowout. But we unfortunately lost, but that guy Lance Berkman, who was playing for them, hit 2 home runs that night, and they just absolutely crushed us. But, it was fun too. The fans tried to get the wave going and stuff, but it didn't work because they did. I mean, I had on video too. It's on my Facebook, but they were trying to get the wave going, but everybody was like, no, we're getting our asses kicked. This is bull. But it was still fun. Yeah. Alright, next, okay. Here is one from opening day 2014 against the Boston Red Sox. Yep, first game of the season. Very good game as well. Tickets were a little bit expensive, but it was given to my grandfather from a worker. Nelson Cruz wound up hitting his first home run in that game as an Oriole, and we wound up winning as well. It was a good, beautiful sunny day as well. It was fun, too. Yep, it was a very good game. What else do I have? I think I showed that already. What's this? No, I showed that. Okay, alright, here's another one that I have. This is another recent game. This is from June 9th, 2014. This was another one against the Boston Red Sox. Now, I know some of you may not believe me, but you should. This game that we went to, it was me and my aunt. We sat in right center field, and Ryan Flaherty, the second baseman, hit a home run, and the ball came right at us and went right over our heads.
Oh, come on.
I know, but I didn't have my glove for one, but I could have jumped up and tried and reach it, but I didn't. But we were on camera. I have it on DVD. I plan to maybe show it maybe one day. Not on YouTube, because I'll get in trouble, but yeah, it just came right at us. I'm standing up trying to get the ball, and everybody's yelling because it's coming, and it comes at us, and everybody's like, "Oh shit!" And but badly enough, a Boston Red Sox fan caught the ball.
Oh no!
And I'm just looking behind him and saying, "Give the kid the ball, for God's sake," because the kid wanted the ball.
Give it to a kid.
Yeah, but he didn't. He just put it in his pocket and sat down. I said, "Oh, you jerk!"
Oh, jerk! He's
yeah,
from
really.
Boston. What do you expect?
But hey, we were on TV, and I almost made a catch, but it was still fun. It was a great game, and we won.
All right.
And now we'll just get down to the last ones that I have, which are, well, this one I'm just going to get through because this one I didn't go to because this was in Minnesota. I bought this at a flea market. It's Cal Ripken's 3,000 hit ticket when he got his 3,000 hit at Minnesota. I got it at a flea market for $10, and this is the way it is featured. It's just like in a little plastic case with a ticket thing on here for $12. Yeah, I remember seeing it on TV as well, but I figure I get it to add to my collection because it was a great moment.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this one. This is a classic Orioles ticket. This is from 1991 against the Chicago White Sox at Memorial Stadium, the old stadium where the Orioles played before they went to Camden Yards.
So cool.
Uh-huh. Great stadium, too. They demolished it in 2001, which I think they should not have done, but they did. But I don't remember this game because I was only 3 years old when this happened. It was August 12th, 1991. I think it was fireworks night, too, and I think I didn't like it because I didn't like fireworks yet, but I don't even know if we won this game or not because I have to look on the computer, see what the score was, and it's from Ticketmaster. And the ticket is only $3.75. Wow. But, yeah, Memorial Stadium was an awesome stadium from 1954 and 1991. And then they moved to Camden Yards. But, I mean, I have nothing against Camden Yards, but it is a great stadium. But Memorial Stadium, I think, was awesome. Yeah. And now for this one that I have. This one is a classic one. Now, I did not attend this game. My uncle was supposed to, but he had to work that day, I think, or he may have been... Either he had to work or he couldn't make it. This is against the California Angels from September 6, 1995. Cal Ripken's 21-31 night. It's a little bit ripped up, just a bit. It's from Ticketmaster. Ticket is $14. It's section 74 in left field. Yeah, they're not that cheap anymore, unfortunately, but like I said, my uncle was given this ticket, but I held on to it, so nothing happens to it, because this is pretty much history right here. This is something very valuable, you know. But I did watch on TV, and we cried our eyes out because, you know, it was an emotional moment seeing, you know, especially him going around and high-fiving all the fans, and Whitney Houston's song One Moment in Time playing, which is great as well. Amazing game. Yeah. And that's it for that. So now I'll get to the tickets that I have on paper that I printed from StubHub. Let's do this one. Here's the Orioles opening day ticket from April 2012 against the Minnesota Twins. This is my first ever Orioles opening day ticket, or opening day game that I've ever been to, as I never really been to an Orioles opening day game, and this is a good game. They beat the Minnesota Twins, I think, 4-2 or something like that. Markakis hit a home run, and our pitcher pitched pretty well, and that's basically it. But it was a fun game. This one right here is another game I went to. This is from July 2012, and this is Matt Wieters' replica jersey night, like the orange jerseys that they wear on Saturday, which are pretty cool. They really should wear them to a lot of games. I like the orange jerseys, so it's a good color for them. And I went to this game with my cousin and his girlfriend, and it was a fun game because even though they lost and stuff, but we really never went to an Oriole game together, but it was fun to go to. And then our little adventure, like looking for his car to get back to, it was in a parking garage, and my cousin's like, "Where the hell is my car? This is bull." And I'm like, "Come on, Penny, it's probably around where you parked it at." But of course he didn't remember.
Have a panic button?
Well, he what's that?
I said, didn't he have a panic button?
No.
On his key?
Nope.
Oh, he screwed that.
We just had to walk a long way to look for the car, but eventually we did, finally. But yeah, but it was a fun game, even though we lost, but it was still fun. And the last one that I have is from September 2012, and this is Cal Ripken replica statue night against the New York Yankees, when we hit 6 home runs that night. There was 2 by Mark Reynolds, 1 by Matt Wieters, 1 by Chris Davis, 1 by Robert Andino, and 1 by Adam Jones. Every one of them hitting a home run, and just an absolutely amazing game. You know, they got off to a great start, and the Yankees wound up coming back and tying it 6-6. Then Adam Jones hits a big home run, makes it 7-6. Then Davis hits one and makes it 10-6, and that wound up being the final score. And of course, the replica statue night, because they made a statue of 5 Oriole legends, you know, that played for them, like Earl Weaver, the manager, Brooks Robinson, Frank Robinson, Jim Palmer, Eddie Murray, and Cal Ripken. And every one of them, you know, are great statues. I don't have all 5 of them. I have Frank Robinson and Cal Ripken. But the ceremony, you know, for his statue was great and stuff, and Cal getting everyone pumped up, saying, "I'm more excited about this ball club here doing the best they can and going to the playoffs." And we wound up going to the playoffs in 2012. And like I said again, an amazing game it was. It really was. But that'll do it for that. So that is it for episode 1 of Vedio Every Day in October. That's my ticket collection of the Baltimore Orioles. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy, and I'll see you all with more videos. You all take care.